What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be giving you a step-by-step tutorial on the classic undercut hairstyle. Let's go. So today I wanted to do a step-by-step tutorial on the classic undercut hairstyle. Now most undercut hairstyles look like this, where you have more of a skin fade on the sides and the back of your head. For me, I'm not a huge fan of the skin fade, so I usually ask my barber to keep the sides and back of my head about a ½ inch to an inch long. That way I can still pull off this undercut hairstyle. So before I get started, there are a couple items that you're gonna need to pull off this hairstyle. The first thing you're gonna need is a blow dryer. Next, we're gonna wanna protect our hair, so I recommend a heat protectant spray. Today I'm using a Tresemme heat tamer. I also recommend an argan oil just to help keep our hair nice and smooth as well. The next thing you'll need is a brush. Today I'm using a round hair brush, which will help kind of style our hair back and away. Lastly, you're gonna want to use a pretty strong holding product for your hair. That way it holds throughout the entire day. So today I'm gonna be using the Forte Series Texturize Clay by Alex Costa. All right, so jumping into this hairstyle tutorial, the first thing we're gonna need to do is to wet our hair. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so now that we've wet our hair, I'll usually take my towel and just towel dry my hair for about a minute to a minute and a half. Then I'll take my argan oil and I'll apply it to my hands, and then I'll rub it into my hair and deep into my roots. I'll then take my Tresemme heat tamer and I'll spray it all over my head. I'll then take my hands and usually try and rub it into my hair as well. Next, I'll take my round brush and I'll start brushing my hair back into the direction where I want it to go. So then what I'll do next is take my blow dryer and my brush and start drying my hair. I'll usually alternate between my brush and my hands just so I can get all over my head and get it completely dry. For me, I have pretty thick hair, so this process usually takes the longest amount of time. So just be patient when you're doing this, and usually I'll start from the front and then kind of work my way to the back. Right now I have the setting as high heat. So that's kind of why we wanted to use the heat tamer, just to help protect our hair a little bit, especially if you're blow drying your hair often. Now that our hair is completely dry, you're just going to take your brush and brush your hair back into the direction where you want it to go. So next, you're going to want to take your hair styling product. Basically what I'll do is I'll take a dime-sized piece just like this, and then I'll rub it directly into my hands so it gets nice and pasty. Again, you want to use a product that has a lot of hold, so this is why I'm using a Texturized Clay by Forte. Basically, I'll just rub it into my hair with my fingers and make sure it gets pretty much into my roots and then all the way towards the back of my head. A little side tip that I have for you, I usually slick the sides of my head back a little bit. That's kind of just my preference because I think it's a much cleaner look. So a little secret for all of y'all, after you put the product in your hair, what I'll usually do is take my blow dryer and then use the cold setting and then go over my hair just to keep the hair follicles locked in place with the product. And there you have it. This is pretty much the final look of my undercut hairstyle tutorial. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think of this hairstyle. So basically what I do throughout the day, I'll just usually take my hands and comb through my hair throughout the day just to keep it nice and neat. So this is the final look of the undercut hairstyle. Almost looks like a slick back just because my hair on the sides are a little bit longer than the skin fade like I mentioned earlier. But yeah, basically this is my spin on the undercut hairstyle. So hopefully you enjoy it and can use this tutorial to your advantage. Also too, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button down below to stay up to date with all of my new and upcoming videos on hairstyle tutorials just like this, fashion inspiration, and even fitness tips. You guys, thanks again for tuning in, and we will see you next time. Peace!